Howdy, y'all. It's cold outside. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. It's getting really, really cold outside. For those of y'all who don't live in Texas, we had a cold front come in a couple days ago and dropped the temperatures down to like 40 degrees, which is fantastic. Because usually the first cold front of the year means that the rut is on. So hopefully deer action will pick up around here. I didn't post a video last week, and reason being, I honestly didn't really have anything to do. I wasn't really feeling great. I was just kind of tired. Didn't really feel like going out. I was planning on doing something this week, but the weather ended up being kind of nasty. It's been raining off and on, off and on. I was going to go to the range and sight my rifle in, and I was going to talk to you all a little bit about my rifle. But like I said, weather's not permitting. It's nice now, but I mean, there are clouds in the area, and it's been forecasted to rain all day. I never know what's going to rain, so I'm not going to take the chance of driving an hour to my range just to get there and not be able to set up. So I will be doing that later on in the week. I have to, because I do have a hunting trip planned. I know it's been pretty slow recently, guys. I know I haven't really had a lot of action going on, and I apologize about that, but it is about to pick up. We're getting towards the area of the year where I'm about to start doing what I really intended to do for this show, which was to go out to outfitters and to ranches that are offering budget hunts and to go rate those hunts based off of a couple criteria, which I'll go into on my next video. So next week, y'all will see me take an animal. I'm going to go take a ram, and I'll go into details about the place that I'm going to when I get there. It's a wonderful place. I've already been there. I hunted there earlier this year. I got 2 rams and a hog, and it was just wonderful time. But I didn't get great video, and I wanted to do those guys justice by having them be the first outfitters I go out with this year since I got my show started. So planning on doing that next week. So get ready for that. Some of y'all may be wondering, because I've mentioned a couple times that I've been hunting, whether or not I've been hunting again. To be honest, no. And the reason being, there are a couple different reasons. First off, it's still bow season only. And I went to go talk to my bow guys there at Archery Country. And I was honest with them. I was telling them kind of some of the issues that I had with taking those 2 shots of the deer that I did and how I missed. And honestly, from what they were telling me, it boils down to not enough practice. I just don't really have enough practice to be doing this this year, and I don't have the experience really needed to take a deer this year. I don't feel like I'd be able to do it ethically. I still plan on getting a crossbow just because I am going to be going to Granger Lake, which is a piece of public hunting land that I've been dying to show you guys. It's a huge piece of public hunting land, and it's got a lot of available game. And so here in the next couple weeks, I'm going to be planning on going to go take y'all on a scouting trip to go scout that area. I've never been there before. I've heard really great stories about it, but I've never personally been there. So I got to get a little bit more gear put together, because I'd like to go camping out there and stay a couple days to properly, scout the area out. But that's going to be coming. I also have a family trip that I'm going on for Thanksgiving. So the Thursday before Thanksgiving, I'm going to be leaving, and I'm heading up to where my family's from, which is Missouri. And there are a couple things. I'm still planning on doing a video for that. So y'all will be getting a video the week of Thanksgiving. And it's just going to kind of go into detail some of the little cool things that you can do as a community that are budget friendly, and that if you and a whole bunch of people pull together, you can do this stuff too. So I'm really excited to show you guys that, and it's kind of little Missouri redneck stuff, so you get to see that side of me. You've seen Texas redneck, you're about to see Missouri redneck, so really excited to show you guys that. But I just wanted to give y'all a quick update. Another reason why I have not been hunting my yard is because something kind of weird happened. Last time I was in the deer blind, I noticed a smell. If you've been around a dead animal, you know what that smell is. And I could tell it was something big. It wasn't something small. It wasn't like a rabbit or anything like that. And I had to find out where it was. Well, my dog helped me find it. I ended up having to give him a bath afterwards. But he found a deer in my yard. Weird thing is, it's not one of the deer that I took a shot at. I have no idea how it got there. I checked the body. There was no clear sign of death. There's no wounds, whether it be a bullet wound from somebody else or a bow wound. There was no arrows. There was nothing on there to indicate how it died. So the only thing I could think of is that maybe it got scared and it broke its neck, or coyotes chased it into the yard, and then once they heard my dogs, they ran off and didn't claim it. But that was causing a problem for the deer that were coming in, because it was right along the path of where they would come in. So obviously they didn't want to smell that either. So they changed their trajectory and completely moved around where I had set up my blind. Now, I've got a pop-up blind, so I could have moved it, but I didn't know where they were coming at, and I didn't want to bother them. I'd already taken 2 shots. I didn't want to bother them anymore. So right now I figured I'm just going to let them be, you know. I shot at that doe twice. I figure I missed twice. I figure she deserves to live 1 more year. Plus, she's a mature doe, and since that was the deer that died was one of her yearlings, I want to make sure that she's able to reproduce again this year. So sometimes when it comes to hunting, guys, you got to think about deer management. You know, I would love to have that doe. I'd love to have that meat in my freezer, but if it means that I might not have deer next year, or the deer population might suffer because of that, I'm not going to do that. So that's why I haven't really shown y'all much. But like I said, things are about to pick up. As far as the outfitters go, I am going to try to do 1 or 2 per month. I will have other things to fill that month with, because I'd still like to do my weekly videos. But I figure if I can do 1 or 2 per month during the cold seasons, I feel like that's something that I can afford to show you guys. It's good for me because I get the meat, but then again, it's also entertainment for you guys. So I'm going to try to do 1 or 2 per month. Holiday season is coming up. Christmas season is coming up. So I'm going to have to spend a little bit of money on my family and my wife and my friends and whatnot. So I might not be able to do something for December, but for November, I definitely will. January, February, March, I'll definitely be able to show y'all at least one, if nothing else, video of me going out to an outfitter and hopefully claiming some animals. So anyways, guys, just wanted to give you all that update. I hope you guys have a great day, and see you next time on Budget Hunter.